right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Third down, it's Willis. And that will be incomplete.
This first half is not good anything they're playing so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Willis, fourth down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, this is McCaffrey. To about the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
The shotgun snap to Willis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this is going to be 49er football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Foyesade and the Jaguars are going to have it here just past the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Touchdown, Jaguars! Quez Watkins, 74 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First down, 49ers.
Willis will look to throw on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
1st and 10, Willis. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him. Taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. This is Samuel. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. To throw, here's Willis. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and that will cut the lead down to 15. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
So first thing across my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Second down and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The partner of this offense, 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night, 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll get that underneath ETN, and they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20.
A gain of 7. It's
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Willis. Buying time to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Slot man moves right. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 41. Enough for the first. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They do go for it. Here's Willis. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Play action. It's Lawrence. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Jaguar.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Again, that's Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes...
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Luke Schoonmaker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jags add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And Johnson's extra point, looking good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. This one caught by Kittle. George Kittle, 39 yards. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They throw down the field. Clark is running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Luke Schoonmaker from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 82 yards. And the 49ers get a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really?
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Chris Watkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Willis. He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Willis. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to get him there when he needs to.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's got room to roam. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Willis to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. And now we've got a one-score game and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over. That is intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes...
Oh, now meanwhile, contact downfield on the deep ball. Penalty flags come showering in. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right, and when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Willis back to throw here. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now, Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. And now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group